Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Rosina Sharon and today we're going to do Natori Uche Natori's foundation routine. So for eye makeup, I don't know what we're going for. I think we should do a nude for eye makeup. So before we do that, kindly subscribe, share your thoughts hey Jesus. Before you do that, kindly subscribe, share your thoughts in the comment section down below. I'll be reading all of them kama kawaida. And if you like the video, give it a big thumbs up. Enough of that, let us go straight into the video. Okay guys, it's been forever since we did this, but we're going to start with lining the brows following the natural shape of the brows. If you're new here, we have a very detailed eyebrow tutorial. Just go on my videos, you're going to see it. The focus today is going to be mainly on the foundation technique. So just filling in using the Davis number 3 eye pencil very lightly, and then to clean we're going to use the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Fawn using a very flat brush. Okay, again cleaning following the exact shape of the brows. Around the inner corner we're going to use a foundation instead, so drag the concealer as you go, and then the foundation we're going to use is Nars. That is what we're going to use to clean the inner corner of the brows. And then after that we're just using a fluffy brush to blend that in, and then we're going to set the lids using the very same concealer we have been using, starting from the lower lid going up, tap. Again, we're using a fluffy brush for this, and then we're going to set that in using the Maybelline Fit Me in the shade 330, the compact powder. Again, using a fluffy brush, we're just going to tap the product and set the whole lid. Okay, completely. And then for the eyeshadow today, we're going to use the Morphe number 35H. I don't know if they still have it in the market though. So we're starting off with a very tiny brush, a very small brush, as you can see here. So starting with the inner corner, just around the mid point of the lid there. Blend. Again, we're using a very tiny brush. Okay, a very tiny brush, using a dark brown matte eyeshadow shade. And then we're going to do the same thing on the outer corner, starting from where the upper lash line stops, like that, just giving it an illusion of wing eye when we're not doing a wing eye per se. And then you can darken it again using a darker shade of brown. Please don't use black, just as seen on the video, and then blend it into the brown so it gives you more of an ombre for the wing. And then around the midpoint you can add a shimmer if you want. This is very much optional. I'm just going to use a bit of shimmer just to make it pop. And then because we have already done the illusion of a wing, we're just going to do one black liner as close to the natural lash line as possible, and then apply our falsies, and then the eye makeup is done. Okay, now moving on to the face, we're going to prep the skin first before foundation. I'm starting off with sunscreen. This is the Bondi sunscreen SPF 50. I only do SPF 50 plus, and then we're just going to apply that all over. This sunscreen is very moisturizing. You don't need to add moisturizer on top. It's very moisturizing, as you can see. And then after, we're just applying a primer. I use the Rimmel Stay Matte Primer. All the products are going to be on the description box, so kindly check the description for the products. And I'm going to pin a picture somewhere on the screen so you can see. For primer, I'm just going to apply that on the T-zone area alone, okay? And then allow for the set before we start off with the foundation. For me, I'm using the Nars foundation in the shade Macao, and today we're going to use airbrush. Guys, kindly bear in mind we're using the Natori technique. So to blend the foundation in, you're going to tap. Please use a foundation brush for this. Tap. And when you use a foundation brush, the pigment is going to be insane, okay? The coverage is going to be insane, so don't use too much product, okay? So you're going to apply that all over the face except for the under eyes. You're not going to apply foundation on the under eyes, okay? So that includes the forehead as well. Tap. If you feel like the foundation is not well blended, go back in and keep tapping until it blends. We're not dragging the brush, we are tapping it in. And then after, to highlight, we're just going to use the same concealer we use to clean the eyebrows, which is a Legal Pro Concealer in the shade Fawn. So inner corner, outer corner, okay, bridge of the nose, just a tiny bit on the bridge of the nose, and then here as illustrated, and then forehead and some on the chin if you must, okay. And then after that, I'm just going to apply a light shade of concealer around the inner corner of the under eye, around here on the chin, as well as the forehead. And this time we are using a very tiny amount of product, especially for the lighter shade of concealer. Use a tiny amount of product. As you wait for the concealer to set, you're going to contour, cream contour, okay, just a tiny bit. Again, as shown in the video, just a tiny bit, guys, just a tiny bit. And don't go for a very deep shade of contour. You can use a contour that is 2 shades darker than your skin tone on the areas I have illustrated above. And then to blend it in, you're going to tap, tap, tap. Please don't drag the brush around, tap it in, okay. Blend, 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 blend on all the areas you put the contour. And then for the nose contour, you're going to start with a tiny bit on the tip of the nose as shown, and then just above the nose there, again blend it in. On the upper side, you're going to blend into the eyeshadow, okay. And then after you're done blending in the cream contour, that is when you come and blend in the concealer, starting from the under eyes. Tap, tap, tap. I normally use a beauty blender to blend in a concealer. I find it easier for me. You can use a brush if that is your choice. Blend, blend, blend. Take it to the outer corner as well, and then keep blending. Again, guys, if you feel like it's not well blended, go back in and blend before you move on to the next step. And to blend again is just tap, tap, tap. Even when you're using a beauty blender, you're going to tap it in. Don't drag the product around, okay. And we want the product to remain on the areas we placed it, okay. Where you place the product is very important, so please, when you're tapping, make sure it stays in that area, okay. On the forehead, blend it in and make sure it blends into the foundation of the forehead, so it does not look like it's too separate. I don't know, blend it in, okay. And then on the tip of the nose as well, blend, 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 okay. And then after, you can go over around the chin contour there, just to give it that edge if you must. And then immediately after we are spraying it, I'm using Natori's techniques, guys. You're going to spray it. I don't know what that helps with, but we're going to spray it. And then now to set, you're going to start off with a compact powder. I'm using the Milani, Maybelline Fit Me in the shade 330, and we are going to use the side of the beauty blender that has product, and then take some of that product and use it to set. So to set, you're just going to press it into the skin on all of the areas you highlighted using a concealer. So that would include the under eye, bridge of the nose, around the chin here, on the forehead as well, okay. And here you're pressing the product into the skin. Press it in, and please use little product, don't use too much. We don't want your face to be overpowered with powder, so press it in, don't use too much product, okay. Again, if it's not well blended, go back in and blend. And then you can use the product remaining just under the place where you placed the contour, again just to give it the shape, okay. And then after that, you're going over the cream contour with powder contour now. Again, 2 shades darker than your skin tone. Please don't go for more than 2 shades darker than your skin tone, especially if you're still a beginner. And here you're tapping it in around the forehead, blend into the hairline, okay. So you're going to use that on all the areas you cream contoured with, okay. And then the nose contour, where you place the cream contour, you're going to go over it with powder contour as well. On the upper side, again, you're blending into the eyeshadow, the upper side of the eyeshadow, okay. And then on the under eye, you're just going to use brown liner underneath, just to give it that shadow. And then we're going to go on the edge of the contour with a blush. Natori loves blush, I don't know why, but today we're going to do a blushy look. So we're going to add blush on top of that, on the edge, not on top, on the edge of that contour, okay. Again, blend it in. If it's not well blended, go back in and blend. And then again, we are going to set the face. I'm using the Milani Make It Last Original Setting Spray, and we're going to keep setting the face. I don't know, setting is going to be very, very crucial for this look. And then for the lips, we're just doing a brown lip liner. Again, I'm going back in to set the face again. I told you guys, we are going to do hella setting today. And then for the lippie, we're just going for a nude glossy lip from Fabiola Beauty. Again, all the products used here are going to be on the description box, so in case you want to check the products, check the description. And that would be it from us today, guys. Look at that. It's giving a girly girl, a very soft girl in her soft girl era, and I am in love with it. Let me know what you think about this whole look, and would you try this technique? If yes or no, just tell me your thoughts in the comment section down below. And please remember to subscribe, okay? Before we leave, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of our future or past videos, okay? Thank you so much for watching, guys. I shall see you on my next video. Bye bye.